And we are live streaming to the Streamer Collabs, or from the Streamer Collabs headquarters, or from the
Hmm.
no, it was just echoing for a second. GG,
Oh
GG's, yo,
yeah,
it's good coaster.
forgot to mute Twitch. Hey, what's up,
No,
cuz? How you
yeah,
doing, man?
forgot to mute Twitch, but live is the big yo infamous with the imposter from Among Us.
Buzz Cute Skin.
The big yo infamous. Or wait, why am I still hearing? Why am
Maybe
I
you
still
have it
hearing myself?
open somewhere else.
I do have it open somewhere else. That is unfortunate, but we are going to hop into our station ID, so we will be right back. See you.
This podcast is presented by StreamerCollabs.com, a website made by streamers for streamers. StreamerCollabs.com helps streamers find, connect, and grow their channels by collaboration. We believe that collaboration is key to unlocking the full potential of the streaming community, and we strive to provide the tools and resources needed to make that happen. So join us today and let's make a difference together on StreamerCollabs.com.
And we are back. What happened to the electricity? Oh, the electricity is for a different project as of right now, but it will be back for next week's. It'll be in use for next week's. What is it? Station ID actually, but yeah, GG's, GG's. But yeah, Buzz, we actually have a couple of questions.
We do,
including but not limited to YouTube channel growth, and Streamlabs OBS versus just regular OBS Studio. So Buzz, did you want to get started on the first one?
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, one of the biggest things we've talked about on this channel is using YouTube to actually grow your Twitch channel, or if you're interested in just content creation on YouTube and don't necessarily stream to Twitch, this will be helpful, but also more geared towards if you stream on Twitch, because we're talking more about using VODs as opposed to recording separate videos each time. But yeah, one of the first things you should do to grow your Twitch or to grow your YouTube channel is well, you got to use the right tags, man. A lot of people get a little lazy when it comes to tags, and that's not a stab or a shot at anybody. It's just kind of like
including myself. I've been very lazy with tags in the past.
So no, me too, bro. Like my first fucking Five Nights at Freddy's video, I had like Five Nights at and then Freddy's. Those were like my two tags. But yeah, I'm not proud of it, man. But we all got to start somewhere. That shit was like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God, 10 years ago.
Yeah, we've been doing this content creation thing for a minute, man.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, using the right tags is.
We say we've been playing games for a minute. We've been content creating.
Yeah.
For the past couple of years, we're starting to get into our content creation phase, because that's something that we've talked about before. Is people will play the game, but they won't do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like streaming is the easy part.
Absolutely.
Streaming the game is the easy part. Not all the time, but it is usually the easy
Sometimes you gotta just thug that shit out, bro. Like you might be having the worst day of your life, bro. And honestly, if you're having the worst day of your life, I wouldn't recommend streaming. But if you really want to stream, bro, just gotta thug that shit out. Don't make stream about the worst day of your life. Just try to keep it light. Obviously, because that's the craziest thing, bro. Niggas use Twitch as like therapy sometimes. Like, we're not going to get too lost in this, but I remember one time someone came in and just immediately started trauma dumping. I was like, I'm sorry, man, but
playing Clash of Clans right now, guys. Like, I'm sorry.
What was it? But yeah, back to YouTube though.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things about tags is using the right ones. So, for example, you want to always, and this is probably the most important tag you can add. It's got to be your channel name and your Twitch channel. Okay. So maybe not HTTPS, your username, but to make sure that you're using your channel name, and if you stream on Twitch, your Twitch name as well. So just so people can kind of know, like, or just so you can show up in searches.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like if PewDiePie didn't use his tag, like if he didn't tag himself as PewDiePie, I'm just saying, I feel like he'd be a little small. People would have a harder time finding him. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
Yeah, you got to brand yourself, man. You got to brand yourself, because if you don't brand yourself, then eventually people won't be able to find those videos that you made without searching. Like, because you could have a video from 3 years ago and somebody searches up Buzz Lightskin, and then that shit will pop up, But you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
just you gotta stay on top of it with the tags and
You gotta make sure people can find you. Want to make it as easy as possible for people to find you, because not only you're trying to attract your Twitch viewers and Twitch followers, you're trying to attract an entirely new crowd. That's why YouTube is so great, because if used properly, it's a channel, like literally just like a water channel. It's pushing people towards your Twitch streams. It's just like directing them like, hey guys, I stream on Twitch, go check it out. But it's a great way to find new viewers, and there are fewer feelings that are as good as, hey, I found your YouTube video, I found you off YouTube.
I see
you're awesome, and you fall. Oh, nice, man. That's good shit.
Not for me. Like
no.
Like, I see it in like other people's chat. Like I see that a lot,
I was like, I ain't seen that shit like in years.
No, but I see people pop into somebody's chat and be like, yo, I found you on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that just keep going.
No, man, that's great. I mean, that's awesome, and that's an example of it done right. When people brand themselves, like you said, when they use the right tags. We're gonna get into more detail as to which tags you should use, but like I said, the most important one is your channel name, because otherwise you could put up all this great content. It's going to be just that little bit more difficult for people to find you, because they could be searching for Buzz Lightskin, and you know, it won't rank.
Yeah.
You want to rank for your name. The way ranking works is essentially it's keywords or search engine optimization, also known as SEO. YouTube is a search engine. Essentially, people are searching for videos that they want to watch and content that they want to see. So if you're not optimizing, you know, if you're not keywording your shit with your own name, then they're not going to find you. But some other things that you want to use tag wise, you want to include the game title, the genre of the game. So like if I'm playing Total War Warhammer 3, I want to include Total War Warhammer 3, Warhammer 3, just shit like that, to make it, you know, because you want to rank for those keywords as well. It's because, you know, with all these content creators out there, you want to start kind of dipping your toes into the water there. And I don't like the toe allegory there, but you know, it's the first thing that came to mind. But essentially, you want to at least start getting through the door. How about that? You want to get through the door and just kind of like make yourself known. And obviously your first video is, I don't want to say it's impossible, but it's definitely less likely for your video, like the first video you put in, to blow up. And you know, unless you really know the YouTube algorithm, which
and you really know
certainly
your SEO.
Don't yet.
You really know your SEO and stuff, then you're gonna catch that YouTube algorithm and ride it straight to the top, man.
Yes, sir.
If I could hop in for a second,
absolutely.
I was gonna also say include your game description, because like you said, if it's found on Steam, Epic, or the game or the Epic Game Store, then it's already been like you said, search engine optimized for people who are searching for those things and stuff like that. So
exactly.
And you're gonna rank for those keywords that they've also, like you said, done the research on and really nailed down like what words need to be in this game description. So you'll be able to rank for those words in the game.
Exactly.
I'm rambling a little bit.
No, I mean, that's incredibly important, because a lot of times people are like, do I need to put anything in my YouTube description? And I don't have, actually, no, I do have proof of this, because for a while people were putting tags in their descriptions, right? So YouTube definitely uses your description as a way to kind of farm for keywords and kind of feel out what kind of content you're putting up so it can recommend it to other people. So it's definitely important to just take the copy being, you know, what they've written, the game description in this case. You want to take that copy and use it as your own description. That's not copyright, because you're not saying you wrote it. So you're not going to get any trouble for that.
And it's a description of the game. It's the best way that they've described their game. So they're going to want it to be described correctly.
I should also say that I don't know. I mean, I don't think it should be good. You should be good. I'm not going to say it's 100% like, but to cover my own ass, you should be good.
You should be good. Exactly. Yeah. Cover.
I'm like 95% sure you're going to be good, because I do it right now. And if I get a cease and desist, I'll be like, Right away, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. YouTube.
Just kidding.
This is awkward.
Yeah,
I got a question. How long has this been going on? I
oh
fucking
my
hate
god,
anime,
this
bro.
nigga whipped out the.
This nigga Deku, bro. I'm watching him like first season. I'm like, I know this kid's 14, but like you can't be doing this shit in front of the hoes, bro. Like
in front of the hall.
Like, I mean, it's your first day in school. If you're out here like, I don't have a quirk, but I'm training with all my like, bro, you gotta just be Bakugo. He was an asshole, but Bakugo was not impressing anyone. He was making no friends, but this is not the My Hero Academia collabs cast.
Yeah,
even though it's a good show. It's a pretty good show.
Definitely recommend watching it. I'm watching it right now, actually. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. Another thing that you want to do, and this is actually something I figured out sort of by myself, but also with help from you, plugins. So for Google Chrome, if you're using Chrome, I'm going to use Chrome as an example. I can't speak to Firefox because I haven't used Firefox in years.
Yeah.
No shade to that or them. It's just like I prefer Chrome. But one thing that we do, or at least I know. Wait, you do it too. You have plugins?
Oh yeah.
Or YouTube in your Google Chrome. Yeah. So I have, for example, I believe it's vidIQ, which allows you to generate some custom titles for your game. I think it's AI generated, so it kind of figures out like from your description, from your tags, from the game, what kind of title you should have with it. So I don't use it very often because it does only offer a limited amount unless you buy it. It's unlimited if you buy it, but additionally it also offers some tag suggestions and things of that nature. So like vidIQ, I wouldn't recommend. I'm not going to say I wouldn't recommend buying it, but I've done some research on it, and because I thought about buying vidIQ for a while.
I actually did buy vidIQ, and
did you?
It is phenomenal. Yeah,
is it?
It's helping out a lot with tags, and I also have TubeBuddy as well. I think
TubeBuddy is great.
Yeah, I believe I bought both of them. I know, as a matter of fact, I bought vidIQ, and that is helping out a lot with like search titles and tags and things like that. So if you're serious about YouTube, then yes, I would definitely recommend it.
Do you know how much it costs per month?
I think they're running a sale right now. It's $29 for a year, I think.
Not sponsored,
but yeah, I think they're running a sale right now. So $29 for a year is not bad.
No.
Hey man, we're talking about tips and tricks. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not a sponsor, but hey man, shout out them.
Exactly. And you mentioned TubeBuddy, which is actually, I don't know where I found it or how I found it, but it's never leaving my Google plugins list. It's never like, I only have the free version right now, but it is invaluable. Like, one of the best features of TubeBuddy, you can just look up TubeBuddy and add it to your Chrome extensions if you're curious as to do it. It's really easy. It's like, I think, counting the click to get to the site, it's like 3 clicks because they're like, do you want to install? Yes. And then it's like permission to install? Yes. And then you're good. So I would recommend TubeBuddy because one of the best things about it, it allows you to copy data from one video to another. So for example, if you're running a series, like I know you're doing Dead by Daylight right now, right?
Yeah.
So if you're running a series like episode 3 Dead by Daylight, or you want to include the exact same tags, description, everything, so you can kind of like build up your, I guess, YouTube clout with the algorithm and kind of rank for more. You can do that. So really it's a button at the top because it adds directly to YouTube. It's like reuse details. It should be up there by, I guess, your title, like when you're writing your title. Reuse descriptions, it pulls up a box, it says and it gives you a list of things you want to reuse. Not sponsored. Yeah, exactly. My mic was facing the wrong way. So if I sounded distant there, my fault.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was me or not, but yeah, sounds good.
No, that was definitely me. My fault, guys. But it allows you to kind of copy and paste certain details. So like I can speak to my experience with Warhammer. So I'm running a Warhammer 3 Empire campaign on my channel. That's a shout out me, by the way.
Shout out Buzz, by the way. Twitch.tv/BuzzLightsCam, 2 N's, by the way.
So exactly.
Shout out him.
But And shout out Yo Infamous. He's playing Dead by Daylight. His clips and videos are kind of blowing up. So I mean, like, you
Shout
should
out
probably
him.
check his stuff out.
But no,
Coaster says your
my mic is still a bit low. Oh, I
Really?
wasn't saying anything. I don't know if I'm. Oh, TubeBuddy instructional video. We can actually definitely make this happen.
That'd be easy.
In the future, we got a lot of
We got
stuff
a
coming.
shit
We got
ton
a
on our
lot
plate
of
right
stuff
now.
coming right now. We're
Like,
actually going to streamer. What is I almost said
TwitchCon.
StreamerCollabs.
TwitchCon.
Yeah, we're going to TwitchCon. StreamerCollabs.com is going to TwitchCon. So we are taking the whole team. Well, most of the team, and
Yeah.
we're going to TwitchCon. So we look forward to seeing you guys there, man. But yeah, hopefully my mic shouldn't be too low. Actually, I can turn it up. I can turn it up a tad, but I don't want to peek out.
But yeah, we're gonna have a booth. It's gonna be pretty awesome. We got our you guys see him at the bottom right by our name. His name is Streamy Weemy. He's
our
he's
boy
our
Streamy.
icon for everything. Shout
Here's our
out
new
him
logo.
for real. And you're gonna see a big you're gonna see a big like fucking background of Streamy.
yeah.
His arms are gonna be wide open. He's such a
give Streamy a
lovable
hug,
character, man.
Come give Streamy a
Thinking
hug.
this podcast was becoming an instructional video, but that content would be great as well. Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, like I
Coaster,
said,
we're trying to be authorities on this shit, bro. So
we're
like,
taking we're taking suggestions, man. TubeBuddy instructional video. Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. But yeah, hold on. What was our?
We were talking about TubeBuddy. So yeah, essentially you can copy the entire
Yo, what's up, Panda?
description, tags, all that good shit, and just put it into that video. It's into your newest uploaded video. It's kind of insane how easy and streamlined that makes the process. So that way I don't have to always retype the I guess description or copy and paste it from the Steam page or something. It really takes out a lot of the monotonous work of uploading to YouTube, because then at the click of a button, a couple clicks of the button, everything I need is right there. All the keywords that I want to rank for are right there, and it takes such little time at all.
But
Streamer for the win. Where can I ask questions during the week? I believe you can email us.
I was gonna direct Coaster to our comment section. So we upload every week. We will upload our YouTube or we'll upload our podcast to our YouTube channel. So if you have any questions throughout the week, then I'd say for sure leave them in the comment section. Down below. Leave them in the comment section down below if you guys have any questions. So it will be. I mean, when we're live though, definitely ask us live like we're doing right now. But yeah, for during the week, definitely I'd say either hit us on our social medias at StreamerCollabs on every social media, or hit us in our comment section at StreamerCollabs on YouTube. So that is definitely where we would ask ask questions, and where we get questions as well. But yeah, I was just gonna say also another way to grow your YouTube channel would be to another way to grow your YouTube channel would be or to use your YouTube to grow your Twitch would be to drop your link as the first line in the description.
Okay, so I don't know if it's a mistake a lot of people make. I can only speak for myself. When I first started uploading my VODs to YouTube, my dumb ass would not do that shit. It's so important because people are going to be like, whoa, this content is great. Wish I could see more of it. Yeah. And they're never going to know that you're on Twitch, or they're not going to take the 5 minutes it takes to find you on Twitch. They're not going to open a new tab, look you up on Twitch. It's about making things easy, bro. Exactly. Multiple clicks. My wrist is tired.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't do this.
And people have what's it called? I know as me personally, I have my attention span. My attention span is some shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Shit too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
We like, damn, I love this fucking content. Where can I get more of it? All right, all you gotta do is click 3 times and type in 4 letters.
See, I'm already asleep by then, so maybe you should do a better job promoting your content. How about that?
Yeah, so people are gonna want like easy, you know what I'm saying? Easy access to as much of your content as possible. So definitely drop your Twitch as one of the first links down below in your comment section. In all of our StreamerCollabs YouTube videos, our Twitch is like one of the first one. If it's the first one. Actually, I think our merch is the first one, and then is our Twitch.
I think our merch should actually come second.
You think?
But you should, I think so, because people are more likely to see Twitch, and then they're like, okay, cool, they
Okay.
stream on Twitch, and
Yeah.
then it's like, oh shit, they have merch. I want to buy a little Streamy Weemy shirt. We do have Streamy
We do
Weemy
have
shirts,
Streamy
by
Weenie
the
shirts,
way.
by the way.
So if you like streaming, and you like Weemy, they're the same person, and two, well, he's a little creature. He's a little guy. He's
weenie.
not a. I don't know if he's a person. He's just a little guy,
He's just
but,
a little one.
little fella.
Little
Streamy
fella.
plushies. That's
Streamy
actually
plushies.
that
is
in
on the way.
works.
That is on the way.
Yes.
Streamy
We're getting
plushies is
Streamy
on the way,
plushies, bro.
100%. Yes.
He's too cute.
Look at him. Look at him.
Okay, like I know we're biased because like we can't. Well, we helped
Yeah. Yep.
with the creation and birth of Streamy Weemy. He's so fucking cute.
He
Like
is so
every time
fucking
I
cute,
see
bro.
every time I like see the background we'll have for our booth, because I don't know if I said this before, but at TwitchCon we will have a booth. I believe it's in the Artist Alley, so come and stop by, say hi.
Come on
But
through, man. Come on through.
oh shit, my headphones are dying. Hold up, wait.
Oh shit. All right.
This is
Well.
embarrassing. Hold
So
up, give me a second. I gotta
while
plug
my
into
boy
my
Buzz.
little
Oh shit.
earbuds.
Damn, my boy Buzz with the
Ah.
earbuds. Hold on. Give him a second. Let him cook. Let him cook.
There we go. There we go. I'm back to
Let him
cooking.
cook.
I'm
Let him
back to
cook. Let him
cooking.
cook. There we go. That's my boy Buzz right there, man. That's my boy Buzz.
But
Damn.
what were you talking about?
Oh, I was just saying, include a link to your Twitch in the description, and also, definitely add a call to action. Say like something like, "Come stop by. I'm live at these times," or you know what I mean. Like, definitely add a way for people. Add a second step. Actually, there's what I'm saying. Add so it's not just I watched your video and that's all. Definitely add the times you stream and your link to your Twitch as well, because that's how you're gonna grow your Twitch channel with YouTube. Is almost unplugged my shit. That's how you're gonna what is it, grow your Twitch channel with YouTube. But yeah, man,
you want to give people direction, so it's like, hey, you should check me out on Twitch if you like this shit here. People are more likely to check you out on Twitch if you explicitly tell them you should check me out on Twitch, or stop by and say, hey, I'm from YouTube. You know, just give them something to let them know that, okay, I really should check this out. I really should maybe pop in and tell them hi. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if they really like your content, they might want to interact with you in like a live stream, real-time setting. And a good way for them to do that is through Twitch. So yeah, that's a great way to
Twitch, man.
Yeah, but I think that covers YouTube and using that to grow Twitch. Do you want me to jump into the next one?
Yeah, actually I can jump into the next one since we
Sure.
You know what I'm saying, we start out with Streamlabs OBS. But yeah,
Yes,
so we have a few pros and a few cons for both Streamlabs OBS and OBS Studio, as we all know, as in the streamer world. And if you're new, then you're probably wondering, which one should I choose? Should I go with Streamlabs OBS, aka Slobs, if you don't want to type all that out, or OBS Studio, which could be a little scary to some people. But I'm not gonna talk too much about OBS Studio because that's my boy Buzz. But for Streamlabs OBS, it does come with a chat box and alert box already included, so that is definitely a big plus for me personally. I've used both, and currently, as of right now, I do prefer Streamlabs OBS. It's also very easy to add new sources and little widgets and alert boxes and things like that to your scenes and things and stuff like that.
Hey man.
What's up?
No, it sounded like someone either like fired a BB gun or was nailing someone to a cross. I was like,
huh, one or the other, man.
It's definitely one or the other. It couldn't possibly be anything else.
Anything else.
Nope.
But I
think you were talking about how easy it is to add new sources and widgets.
Yeah, pretty much
Streamlabs or Slobs.
Yeah, pretty much at the click of a button. It's just you just click and you add a new source, and it'll pop up with a little window, and you can choose like display capture, which is the easiest one. It does take up a lot of RAM, I think, or it'll just pop up with stuff that you might not want on your stream. So I'd say go for like a game capture or something like that, or a window capture if you were interested in that. But we don't need to get too in the weeds with that just yet. This isn't necessary.
I mean, that's complete. I mean, this is a podcast, man. We are always in the weeds, bro.
Oh, you're very, very true. Very true.
I would highly recommend, like you said, using a game capture
Game
versus
capture,
because,
definitely.
like, I mean, me personally,
That's
I
what
have
I
like
use.
work stuff on my desktop,
Yep.
so like I don't necessarily want like I love my viewers. I love the people I talk to every night on Twitch. But like I also have a private life and I don't want people knowing where I work and stuff. So it's kind
Exactly.
of
Yeah.
like
Fair enough. Man.
there's but
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I use game capture. That's why I use game capture,
me
man. I'm
too.
not gonna. You know what I'm saying? That's just,
Yeah.
I also work from my PC and I have client stuff on my PC and you know what I'm saying I don't know. It's just
They don't need their shit in the wind, though.
exactly. Yeah. Man.
It's a way to stay safe. Because
Exactly.
at the end of the day, you're on Twitch to play video games, not on Twitch to
So
be
exactly. Hey guys,
airing
I
niggas'
also
business
edit
out, bro.
videos if you guys want. You know what I'm saying? It's not a commercial for video editing.
If you're one of those people that goes into people's channels and says, "Hey, editing, I do," like, that's fine if you want to like market. I'm not saying don't market in people's channels. I'm just saying probably shouldn't be your first message.
Oh, graphics and stuff.
Yep, because I had someone
because we love you, we need you.
Absolutely, but that
But
shouldn't be your first message because then it comes off as salesy.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
and it shouldn't even be your second, third, or fourth message. Like, let's be honest, you got to integrate yourself in the community. If you're just trying to sell someone something, or if you're just trying to get some new client,
Then we
I mean, I
definitely
guess,
recommend
but you
Fiverr.
can do. I mean, you can do that, but at the same time, it's not going to leave a great taste in a lot of people's mouths because it feels like, okay, you're just trying to sell me. You're not here for me. You're trying to make me here for you, essentially. Grind is real, but it ruins concentration during stream to let them down soft.
Sure, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
No,
Panda.
dead ass. Because
exactly.
Okay, so I think it was last stream. I was playing RimWorld and someone popped in. They were like, "Hey, I do this," and I was like, "Okay, cool." They're like, "Can I send you my portfolio?" I was like, "No, I got someone who takes care of this shit for me already." They were like, "Oh, that's too bad. Can I still send you my portfolio?" I was like, "No, I'm cool, bro. It's because like I got someone working with me. That's completely fine." They were like, "I mean, you're only looking, right?" And I just stopped responding because I'm like, okay, like, relax first of all.
Yeah,
like, if I've already expressed that I don't want to work with you, then don't keep pressing me. Like, that shit is weird.
But yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. It does ruin concentration. I feel like it takes a lot of energy to kind of, especially just to say no like multiple times. It takes a lot of energy for that, man. You know what I mean? Like,
because
especially
you're not trying to be mean.
Exactly. You're trying to like. Exactly, because you're having fun, you're bouncing back and forth with the chat, or you're bouncing back and forth, having fun with the game, and then somebody comes in and they're like, "Hey man, you want to buy this?" And I'm like, "No, thank you." And they're like, "No, but you do though, right?" And I'm like, "No, thank you." But either way, we digress.
Yeah,
we digress.
But, see, I told you, man, we're in the weeds already.
We in the weeds.
Back in the weeds, bro.
But
on our Ant Bully shit.
Exactly.
That movie sucked, by the way.
Yeah, Ant Bully was not that good.
I hate Ant Bully, bro. That movie's fucking trash. Like,
ass.
that little dude, I didn't fucking like him. Like, the kid who's peeing on anthills and shit, stepping on him. Like, why would you pee on an anthill, bro? Like, that's weird shit. These anthills are in your front yard, bro.
Exactly. That's what
I'm just saying, bro. Like, and I remember that was a bit, and they were like, "Come on, I had to go," and I was like, "Bro, go inside, nigga." Damn,
go inside, bro. That should, yeah.
But anyways, back to streamer collabs and the podcast
and Streamlabs.
Did you have anything else when it comes to Streamlabs and anything people should know about?
Yeah, I had a couple more points. It was next point was that Streamlabs OBS actually comes with a marketplace for easy scenes and alert boxes and things like that. They call them themes, actually. So you have multiple scenes, and each scene has like stream starting soon, your main scene, your intermission scene, and then after that would be your stream ending scene. So it comes with a few different scenes, and it makes it super easy if you're just starting out and you're like, what do I do? All these are available to you for the low price of $19.99, which is a little bit of a con. I feel like, or not like a con. Like it's we're doing pros and cons.
Another thing that costs money.
Exactly.
Bro.
Yeah. It's a bit of a con when it comes to like, because I feel like it's just a little. You know what I mean?
It's expensive, bro. Like $20 is a lot of money. Like,
exactly, man.
Someone's gonna some rich dude named Beauregard's gonna come and be like, $20 is nothing. $20, you peasant. Of course, that's not a lot of money, you oh, broke nigga. Like, I'm
Hey,
like, all right,
wait, what was his name?
Beauregard, bro.
Beauregard. Hey, Beauregard. I don't know. You got the
I'm like, I don't
credentials
think
for
you
that.
can. I don't think,
Big man.
but basically, it's just like is that monthly or is that a one-time thing?
The 19 is monthly, and then it's 149 for the year. So
$20 a
But-
month is crazy.
but if
Like,
you wanted
I mean,
to,
if you want to do it,
no, I was saying like you could pay the 25. You could pay the $20 a month, and then you can download however many you need, and then I think you can cancel it. And then I haven't paid for it,
Yeah.
but I did get a trial, and I still have access to the scenes that I did use during the trial.
that's
So-
good. That's good.
Yeah, that is pretty good. But I also think that Streamlabs OBS is just slightly less scary. Just because
Yeah.
you know it's a little more fun. You know, we got they have icons. They have it's like I said, it's super easy as far as the interface
Mhm.
goes. They have light mode, dark mode. They have just a lot of different things that make it a little bit more a little bit easier on the eyes. I feel like
Exactly.
and they also
it's a lot
keep-
more user friendly.
yeah, and they also keep cranking out features. Like they just came out with this new podcast editor, which I haven't gotten too much information on just yet. I just saw it today. But they have a podcast editor, clip creator, and a video editor. And the clip
Okay.
creator would be for like people who are making TikToks or Instagram Reels and things like that. They edit basically the two parts of your video over each other so that it's vertical. Your
Oh.
camera and your main gameplay video. So it edits it for you so that you can just crank out TikToks and YouTube videos like that. And yeah, that's about all I had to say on Streamlabs OBS. But that is coming from a Streamlabs OBS user. So
Yeah.
Buzz, you are the OBS studio connoisseur. You got anything to say about OBS?
Well, first, I'd
ops?
like to call myself a cutasaur, but
Okay.
you know, their OBS. I started off using Streamlabs, or just Slobs.
Mhm.
I started out using Slobs when I first started streaming, but then I kind of heard a lot of good things about OBS Studio, and I was like, okay, I kind of want to see what's going on here. First and foremost, let me get this shit out of the way. If you like the user friendliness and the kind of flow, I guess, like
Mhm.
the user flow that Slobs has, you're not necessarily going to find it in Studio. So
Okay.
OBS Studio is a lot less user interface friendly. It's
Mhm.
a bit more intimidating, like you said, where Slobs is kind of easier on the eyes.
Yeah.
OBS is just functionality. It is just like
Yeah.
straight. And that's not a bad thing because I kind of like the fact that I can make so many little changes and edits to my stream
Mhm.
that I might not be able to make in what do you call
In
it? Slobs.
Streamlabs.
I don't
Yeah.
have any examples off the top of my head right now. I
Yeah.
was looking for differences, but I couldn't really find an example out of all of that. But one pro I would list for Studio, it has a lot of plugins. So while Streamlabs obviously has chat alerts, I think it has a bot as well. Or do you have to download the bot? I think that's
You have to
Streamlabs.
download the bot.
Yeah.
We talked about Nightbot and stuff though.
Yeah. So there are a lot more plugins for OBS Studio. So for example, I use Stream Elements Stream Elements. So from there, it allows me to have, one-stop shop, custom bot with a custom name. I can have all my alerts, set those up custom. I can have my own, I can see the chat bot or chat box rather, so I can see what people are saying in stream. And I also have a feature that allows me to put up what people are saying on my stream. So you know how some streams have like a rolling chat box
Yeah.
like on their screen? Yeah, you can do that with what do you call
OBS.
Stream Elements.
Oh,
And
Stream
obviously
Elements,
and
nice.
there are plenty of other plugins, but that's the one I use and the one I'm most familiar with, so I'm
Okay.
obviously going to talk about that one.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's also less user friendly, but one of the good things I like about OBS Studio, you can actually really customize your scene sources and layouts. I feel like it's a lot more in depth than
Mhm.
Streamlabs Elements. You can kind of make specific tweaks. Like if I use GIFs, for example, I'm not sure if you can set it up the way you can on OBS Studio on Streamlabs, but you're able to make a lot more changes
Yeah.
to like the coloring, the length of the GIF, how do you want it to loop again, shit like
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more in depth. You can change up scenes, you can change how scenes transition,
Mm-hmm.
if you want it to be like a quick cut, if you want it to be like a slow fade in, if you want to change the amount of time it takes to fade in or cut to something else, you can absolutely do that. There are a lot more smaller details that allow you to kind of fine tune certain parts of your stream versus, just everything being a certain way. At least that's how I remember Streamlabs elements being,
Yeah.
or slobs being when I first started out. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Slaps,
but
yeah.
yeah. Also, OBS Studio. You mentioned that slobs actually uses a lot more RAM. OBS Studio is actually a lot less difficult, and it's going to make your computer work a lot less hard, or less
Mm-hmm.
hard, I guess.
Yeah.
It's going to utilize what you have, and it's not necessarily going to tank your stream or tank your computer. You're not going to be running 3 billion degrees. It's a lot more. What do you call? What's the word? Resource efficient.
Okay.
So if you have like a mid-tier or lower tier computer, it's not going to completely destroy you. You just got to take the time to kind of learn it. Watch a couple
Mm-hmm.
tutorials on YouTube, find some, I guess, Reddit threads where you can be like, hey, how do I set this up? But yeah, another thing, this is a con, unfortunately, for OBS Studio. So it's open source, meaning they don't necessarily have a big old company or developer team backing them.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a developer team, obviously, but it means that since they don't have a company backing them, where Slobs has, Streamlabs,
yeah.
OBS, like that's a company, so they can crank shit out quickly and efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take a little bit more time for OBS Studio to get newer features and have things fixed, because obviously it's open source. So these people aren't necessarily getting paid to put out these updates and stuff. So things might come out a little slower because
Yeah.
they're doing their own thing. They got work, they got family, whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, life.
you're life, yeah.
Life.
So you're gonna see updates. It's not like it's not one and done. You can obviously get
Mhm.
updates, but I'm just saying, be prepared to wait a little longer for updates on OBS Studio
Yeah.
versus slobs, which is, understandable, but just something I want to let you all know.
Exactly, man. Got to keep everybody in the
yeah.
loop, ski.
Yeah, I think we got to keep everybody in the loop.
Exactly, man. A little loopski, bruh.
A little
But,
looping and whooping.
I believe, was that everything we had for today?
I believe that is Yo Infamous.
Damn. So today we talked about how to grow your YouTube channel, or how to grow your how to grow your YouTube channel, how to grow your Twitch channel with your YouTube channel, and how Streamlabs OBS versus OBS Studio. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Regarding one thing with, I can't read. Buzz, can you read?
One thing with OBS regarding updates messes up some scenes as well. Really?
Oh,
I
really?
have not noticed that. Well,
Huh.
would you like to share some of your experiences with that, Panda? Because me personally, I'm not shilling for OBS by saying I've never seen that happen. But I generally I have like 3 or 4 scenes, so
Mm-hmm.
I've never really had much of an impact off of big updates.
I think that happened to me. I think that happened to me once, and that might have
Really?
been why I switched to Streamlabs
Yeah.
OBS. That was probably like the last straw. You know what I mean?
Like,
I was like, I got on. It was like, you have an update, and I was like, okay, cool. Me, like, yeah, nice. Let's update.
Yeah.
And then come back, my shit was all messed up. Everything was. I had a couple scenes missing. Oh shit! Whoops! I'm over here clicking on scenes now. But yeah, I was sitting there like what was it? I don't know. My shit was just missing, bro. But yeah, man. Yeah. So today, yeah, we oh shit.
Forget which. Oh, real quick.
Yeah,
I forget.
yeah.
Panda said, I forget exactly which update there was. Some scenes had either deleted themselves or just weren't
Mhm.
showing up. As of now, we're good. But that's another
That
con to be
is-
aware of. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Have you had that experience on Streamlabs OBS?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So OBS, again, they're probably going to have fewer slip ups like that with Streamlabs OBS versus OBS because, like I said, it's a company, not necessarily open software. No shade to them. It's just,
Exactly, yeah, man.
some
It's
things
just-
it's easy to let some things, or to miss a couple of things,
Exactly.
especially if you're not getting paid for that shit. So, from let me be completely honest. If you're on the team developing OBS Studio, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for
Appreciate you,
thugging it out for us, because this shit is
amazing.
great. But yeah, no, that's just another thing to watch out for when it comes to OBS Studio. At the end of the day, it really does come down to user preference. I would recommend trying both of them
Yeah.
Not at the same time, obviously, but spend a couple of weeks with one, a couple of weeks with the other, and then just kind of feel out which you prefer. And I believe you can actually transfer profiles, profiles including your profiles in this sense, meaning
Like
scenes,
scenes and stuff. Yeah.
things like your mic, your GIFs, all that shit. So game capture. I believe you can transfer profiles from Streamlabs to OBS Studio. So it makes the
Yeah, I believe
process of
so.
trying both of them out a little
Mhm.
more smooth, because you might take like 10, 15 minutes to make sure all your shit is transferred over correctly, but
Mhm.
at least you don't have to do that shit all over again. But
Exactly.
it's
And then you have
very
it for both of them.
exactly. Because I actually have a Streamlabs open on my I have it on my computer,
Mhm.
and I was checking, listing the differences between, Slobs and Studio.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, all my scenes are here. And I was like, right, because I ported them over to OBS. So it's pretty cool. I like being able to just that
Yeah.
simplicity. It's incredibly helpful.
Nice, man. Nice.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for us today, man. I think we covered everything there is to cover. Actually, probably not everything there is to cover, but pretty decent bit of it.
It's like a little chunk
A
of
little
it, you know what I mean?
portion, a cute little portion.
Okay. A little portion of it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. All right. It has been your boy, Yo Infamous. It has been your boy,
Buzz Cute Skin.
the Imposter. And we will see you guys next week. Holla at your boy. Oh yeah. Also, I did want to say we will be uploading another interview this week, Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the YouTube channel. So if you guys were interested in more interviews, please feel free to hit us up if you are a young content creator in the building. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hit us up if you were also interested in interviews. Wait, where can they hit us up, Buzz?
They can hit us up at our email. Let me go ahead and pull up our email just to make sure I'm giving people the right one.
Yeah. Just to make sure we can't give
It's
out the
like
wrong
email
email.
us at
Oh,
don't
your light's a little warm
yeah,
there.
it's a little hot. It's a little hot, but streamercollabs@gmail.com.
Okay, yep.
I believe it's either that or podcast streamer collabs. I think it's for right now, streamercollabs@gmail.com. If you're
Cool.
interested, email us there and we can get you on the calendar and we can talk about your experiences streaming, making content, all that good shit, man. We have a fun time too. If you've seen any of our recent interviews or even our previous interviews, we have a pretty good time there. It's fun.
We have fun here.
Always
We
fun
have
talking
laugh.
to new folks.
We have laugh. But
yeah,
yeah,
we have a laugh or two.
But yeah, it's been Infamous. The
It's
big
been Buzz
Buzz
Lightskin. Yes, sir.
Holla at your
And,
boys. Peace.